Hello guys, welcome to my new video tutorial for Magix Pro. Today I want to show you the basics of the software, which is kind of useful for video editing, and I'm going to make some more videos about video editing effects and so on in the future. And so first of all I want to show you how to use this program, how to use the basics. So here we got the timeline mode, which is kind of useful for video editing. There you can switch between different modes of viewing your movie. I prefer the timeline mode because it's the best for editing your video. You have also some kind of chapter mode where you can see the chapters of your movie, but I prefer the timeline mode, and I would recommend the timeline mode to you as well. This is kind of your browser where you can see files from your hard drive or external hard drives. You can see the files are located there, and you can easily switch between the different tabs there. But we've got some effects, some kind of dissolving effects, text effects, movie effects and stuff. This is the preview where you can see your editing results you don't have to export the movie just to see your results. You can see them here on the preview. And so files can be easily drag and dropped into your timeline. These are two image files. You can drag and drop files also from folders from your storage, from your hard drive. Movie files, audio files, everything can be just by drag and drop. You can put them easily into your timeline just by dragging and dropping them, and which is very easily, I think. So if we drag and drop them into our timeline, we can zoom in and zoom out just by pressing the shift key on your keyboard and using your mouse wheel. And then you zoom like this, and if you press CTRL and your mouse wheel, you zoom like how many minutes you see on your timeline. And for example, if you have longer movies, you can zoom out to have the overview of these movies. So you can easily just arrange your objects on your timeline. Just drag them and put them where you want them. So you can extend and shorten your files. For example, if you just hold them on the right side, you can push the file. You can shorten it just by dragging it to the left side, and extending it by dragging it to the right side. So much dragging and dropping here. Of course, you can't extend video files longer than the footage is. But for example, image files you can extend as long as you want. Okay. So now we just arrange our objects. We have the movie below our soundtrack, which is okay because they are played at the same time. So it doesn't matter which object is above another object. But to keep it clear, we arrange the audio files right under the picture and movie files. So, and basically now we have created a little movie. We have a video file combined with soundtrack files and 2 pictures at the end, which is some kind of mixed movie slideshow, whatever. So you can just easily create movies by arranging objects. But of course that's not everything I want to show you today. We want to go deeper into the software and look up the video effects, which are kind of way more interesting. So as I said before, you can drag and drop files, and so you can drag and drop them onto each other, and so you create automatically some kind of dissolving effect. So as you can see, the 2 guitars are fading into each other. This dissolving effect is created automatically when you put 2 picture objects, or a movie and a picture objects, onto each other, and you can create another dissolving effect very easily. Just you go into the tab effect and drag and drop your dissolving effect. So you got a preview on the left side, how the effect looks like, how A is transforming into B, and you can just drag and drop this effect onto your two objects which are on top of each other, and so we created another dissolving so we created another dissolving effect, like some kind of paper airplane which is flying around and stuff, which should be kind of funny probably. So if you want to cut your movie, you just easily move your timeline positioner where you want to cut your movie, and then you press the T like Theodore key on your keyboard, and then you automatically cut the video at this place. And now we have two objects, like the left part of the cut and the right part of the cut, and I can move now the timeline positioner to another place, as you can see. And if I want to set another cut, I just press the T button again. Now I've separated this little part of the video, which can move around or deleted just by clicking delete. And now I can insert this guitar into the free space which I created by deleting the video part. I could also dragging and dropping the objects again as I want to, but this time we want to create a fade out effect by clicking on the video file and dragging this little fellow to the right or left side. If you drag it to the left side, it's a fade out effect, and if I drag it to the right side, it's a fade in effect. So you can see it goes from black to the picture, or the picture fades out into black. So we switch positions. We put the fade in part on the left side. So we got a fade in the video beginning, and the fade out part we put on the right side. So we have some kind of fade out at the ending, which of course does not make any sense from dramaturgic point of view, but we just want to use the basics of the software, and therefore we don't need any kind of storytelling here. And let's move to the video effects, which are way more interesting. There we have some kind of chroma keying effect. As you can see, we have different color boxes which make some colors in the pictures transparent, and I also can separate some colors which I want to make transparent, or I have some kind of presets. As you can see now, the white color in this picture is made transparent, and I have here some kind of parameters where I can choose some kind of settings for the transparency. And when I drag the guitar now onto the video, you can see the background is gone, and we see the video in the background. So now we've got some kind of chroma keying effect on this guitar, and but there are way more effects than just chroma keying, as you can think. For example, we have here the speed effects, where you can speed up or slow down your videos. As you can see, if I drag this little fellow to the right side, my video becomes shorter because of course it's speeded up. And if I drag the little fellow to the left side, the video becomes way longer because it's a slower video now. You can also choose some kind of inverse effect, which makes the video play the other way around, so not from the beginning to the end, but from the end to the beginning. So like upside down your video. So here we got the title effect, where you can add text and subtitles to your movie. Just click on the preview and you can see your text you're typing. Then on the right side you see the features you can use, like how should the text look like, what kind of font do you use, and what color should the text have, and how big should the letters are, should it be underlined or italic, and whatever you can. Yeah, here you have lots of presets and effects for your text. You have also some kind of moving effects, like the Star Wars effect for your text, like the Star Wars intro, where the letters go from like into the movie. Just click into the text and you can edit it by yourself, and yeah, insert a new text, which is very easy too. And if you have finished the text, you just approve it by clicking on the tick on the right corner, and so you created some kind of intro or outro text, whatever you want. The text can be also shortened, as you can see, and again, you can drag and drop everything like you want to. So here we got the color effects, like color saturation, where you can increase or decrease the color saturation, or you can increase decrease some colors like red, blue and green. There we've got contrast, gamma, and yeah, here we've got the cropping effect, where you can just crop your video. So where you can say, okay, just show me this part of the video, and you can see in our preview we only see what we did. We can see the editing results in your preview. And oh wow, these are so many effects. I hope you just need to look at them by yourself, because they have very many effects, and I can't show you them all, but I'll show you the most basic ones. And yeah, so as you can see, it's basically very much about dragging and dropping stuff in this software, which is in my opinion very easy to do. And yeah, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'm better in answering questions than giving some kind of video presentations, I think. So please don't hesitate to ask me anything about video editing or video editing software, and I'll help you out probably better than I did in this video. And yeah, please give me some feedback if you liked it, and if you see some kind of potential of I should stop making videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. You guys are great, and yeah, maybe see you next time. Goodbye.